right, guys, so I'm gonna go over this video to kind of basically lay out a lot of the baselines, what we did today, right, or what we did during your guys' session. Again, the big thing is, remember, right, if you want to increase the intensity, walk the feet forward. You want to decrease the intensity, walk the feet back. Pretty simple. You want to create more, you want it to be more demanding, stability-wise, core stability-wise. Narrow your base of support, which usually means walking your feet together or going on one leg. And then again, the big thing is to keep the bands tight like guitar strings the entire time for pretty much most exercises. Maybe moving a little bit more slower, and again, especially with the TRX, going higher repetition because it really is focusing more on stability and endurance and less on just overall hypertrophy or muscle building. Not that you can't, again, like with the inverted rows and things like that. All right, so let's break this down and let's just kind of go through some of the stuff we went through today. The first thing we're gonna do is, again, with you guys' workout, my recommendation is, once you're warmed up, go into your squat jump, right? Just to kind of like power drive the body, anaerobic, get the heart pumping. And with that squat jump, right, we're gonna send the hips back. And first off, right, we're gonna measure off. Now, I said this in the warm-up video, but you want, for most part, most of the pulling exercises, you want the bands where the strap is either at the two lines or below. I like to go with the strap, the strap, right? Not the anchor, not the little connector, or on yours, the little slider, but the little thing that holds the strap about midway between the two dots and the end of the little strap, the connector piece. I hope that makes sense. Again, squat jump, arms fully extended, handles at hip height, right? You're gonna push the handles forward to sit back into those heels a little bit and then drive up. Remember, this is more about how vertical you can get and power, explosiveness, than just doing a bunch of jumps over and over again. Explode up high, land down soft. Exhale as you go up, inhale as you go down. You can obviously do those single leg too if you want. If you want to make it even more challenging, right, you can go single leg, right? It's where you can take that one up. All right, moving on. So from here, drop the bands down. We're gonna go into your push-up, right? Pretty self-explanatory, you guys nailed this. The big thing, keep that core engaged right as you lower down. Shoulders 90 degrees. Right, you're gonna walk everything back together, right? Squeeze butt, tuck the tail, keep the core engaged, lower down to where your elbows are about at the shoulder or a little bit past the shoulder, and then press out, and then squeeze together, right? The tendency, again, is to just go straight out, but triangulate the handles inward like you would your dumbbells. Now again, what you can tell, if you're rubbing your upper arm raw, then you're probably pulling the bands down too far, so let them come up to where the bands pass just above the upper arm. Right, if we want to make this more challenging, right, we decrease the base of support. First, we walk our feet back, right? Then we can decrease the base of support. We're walking the feet together. We can go single leg. And then the last one we did here was we can also go clock press, right, where one arm goes out into a fly. The other arm, right, comes back into a press. And then again, the next level up will be the atomic push-up, which is, or even just doing push-ups with your feet elevated, which we'll get to in just a second. All right, so moving on. Then we're gonna go into your pistol squat. Pistol squat, we're gonna take since we're gonna be pulling the handles, we're gonna, again, take the straps up to either the double line or midway between the double line. And then again, we're going to, this is a single leg squat, so we're gonna, again, you determine how much pull you want, but you're gonna send the knee releases forward and then come up. Now again, if you wanna make this really challenging, just hold the ends of the straps for a little bit of support and then try to really keep all the weight on that leg. If you want more support, hang on to that strap, pull it in pretty tight, and then as you come up, give a little pull to help you get up out of that position. Be careful with pistol squats. They're not really meant to be done, you're not really meant to do a lot of. Really, I do like 5, 10 at the most. Really 5 to 8. They're kind of more of, they're often called the body weight, the powerlifting, a power lift of body weight training, essentially. They're really meant to do, I kind of stick with sets of 5 for the most part, and then I load them up with a heavy kettlebell. But again, you can't play around, just watch your knees. All right, guys, so moving on. Now we're gonna come into a row. Row is sort of like with the press. You're gonna decrease or increase the intensity, number 1, right? By walking the feet forward or walking the feet back. Number 2, right? Decrease the base of support. 2 legs together, wide, 2 legs together, single leg, right? Or obviously the other one that we can do is the inverted row, which is again where we came all the way down. And I know you guys kind of hard to see me, but you came all the way down and you rode it from there. One of the things I didn't show you today is you can come from a bridge position. It's a little bit easier. It's kind of in between, feet on the floor, knees in the air, right? And we can do it this way. So it decreases the intensity a little bit. Kind of weird. It's kind of hard to see me from here. But again, you don't really want to be on this angle with this. You really want to be underneath when you're doing this. And I know the camera angle is really crappy here, but. So, rows, right? Okay, now, from there we're gonna do that single leg split squat, or Bulgarian split squat, right? So let's go through that. We're going to take the handle, put the handle through the triangle. Again, take the handle, right handle, put the handle through the triangle, right? And then pull them down. Find the one that doesn't move, right? One's gonna give way, the other one's not gonna give way. So make sure you got the nice solid anchor point. Place the foot in the strap. Again here, the leg that goes back, that arm goes forward. Contralateral movement, right? So you can, again, the way that we figured out you can increase this, right, is by exploding up, right? And then again, if you're gonna do this jump, start off without going too deep, right? Get the balance, make sure you feel solid. And then as time goes on, right, if you wanna go a little bit deeper and get a little more explosive, then go for it. All right, so, final main lift, right? So we got your squat jump, push or push up, pistol squat, row or inverted row, split squat, and then we got your plank, right? Those are the main things that I want you guys to go after. So to kind of break it down even more, right? Your jump squat is really just cardiovascular, just to get the heart rate up, because you're gonna be doing this as a circuit, bam, bam, one after the other, one after the other. That's kind of really the intention behind the TRX, and what's helpful about it, because you can really quickly move from one exercise to the next. It's also, because of its less intensity, generally speaking, more focused on stability, you can really focus on that aerobic aspect. So squat jump, anaerobic, anaerobic and aerobic conditioning, right? Just get the heart rate up. Push up, press, or push, press, working the anterior muscles in the body, right? Pistol squat, working the anterior muscles in the leg primarily. Row, working the posterior muscles, right? In the back of the body. Split squat, working the posterior muscles in the lower back of the body. Plank core, right? So again, with the plank, just make sure you guys can see me. So you're gonna lower the straps down. Again, same thing here, you can go all the way down probably, right? Depending upon the anchor point. But what you wanna do is at least make sure that the end of the strap is above the toe, right? If it's lower than the toe, then it's gonna feel really weird. And you're gonna have to be straining a lot in the hip flexors to keep your plank position. So remember this, left over right, right? We're gonna grab the straps like this. We're gonna put right foot in, left foot in, right? And then we're gonna go right over left. So left over right, right over left, right over left. Again, make sure that those straps are pretty balanced out. And then I like to press my heels into it. Again, Abaya, this may be a little challenging for you to do just because your feet may fall through. Again, you can always use the triangles up top, especially if you're going barefoot, right? Option number one, plank. Just hold that plank. While you're in plank position, you want to make it more challenging. Take the legs in and out, right? That's a way to do this. Another way to do this here is, right, you can do mountain climbers if you want. It's a little tough on your elbow unless you got your feet really jacked up. So, right, to take it to the next level, press up. Again, same thing here. You can go out and in, right? Then you can do your mountain climbers. You can do a reverse crunch. You can do a pike. And you can do a push-up or atomic push-up, which is just, my foot just fell out of the strap. That's the problem with wearing minimal shoes, minimal heel shoes. So, I'm just going to leave now. Right, atomic push-up, reverse crunch. Push-up, reverse crunch. You want to do you can also do a push-up to pike, right? Push-up, pike. All right. So again, that kind of hits your main basic stuff. I'm going to make another video of the accessory stuff that we did.